What is up, guys? I'm back with another video. If you're new, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Today I got a little DIY for you guys. This is gonna cost you a lot more than it would be to just buy blacked out SPEC visors. I'm gonna show you how to black them out. Alright guys, sorry for the mess. Like, this is dirty, but this is what you're gonna need. I'm pretty sure it's a T25. A T25. You're gonna need a pick tool, and you're gonna need some napkins, and then you're also gonna need some 93% isopropyl alcohol, and that's actually gonna take the warning logo off of your visor and give you that nice clean look. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm kind of close, but like, this is what we're gonna get rid of today. It's gonna make this look all black, and it's gonna look a lot cleaner. I don't even know why we have these on our visors, but they're on every car. So I would say this is like a every car video. If you want to do this to any car, could be a Camry, could be a Honda, could be a Beamer. It's pretty simple. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is you're gonna get your pick tool or whatever you can use to pry this back, and you're gonna try your hardest not to like cut your headliner, but you're gonna want to pull this back. Like, you're gonna want to pull this off, and that's gonna show the Torx bolt. So let me do this real quick, and then I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, so once you got this exposed, I actually thought the whole piece popped off, but it's on a little lever, so be careful not to break it. So you're actually gonna want to pull it from the middle, and then this is gonna expose the Torx bolt, and there's also another one, and it's gonna be a bush right here on the top. I'm gonna take this clip off and then unscrew this, and alright guys, so I actually figured out, like, this just hangs on here. You actually don't have to release any clips from here. It's only right here. So now what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna unplug this light, and then that's gonna release the whole visor. Alright guys, so I finally got them out of the car. Dude, these are so dirty. Like, I need to clean these. But anyways, next step, you're gonna get a paper towel. I think any paper towel will work, to be honest. You're gonna lay it down flat, and you're pretty much gonna get your alcohol. Hold up, let me grab the alcohol. Alright, so now that you have the alcohol, you're pretty much just gonna soak it in the alcohol. And 91 is strong enough to where it'll take the sticker off, but it won't damage the actual visor. So you're gonna let this soak for a little while. Alright guys, so this is gonna soak for 5 minutes. Make sure to get a good layer on there, and then like even out the paper towel while it soaks, and then you can put as much as you want. It's only gonna break it up so that you can scrub it off in a little bit. So I'm gonna let this sit for 5 minutes. Alright guys, so now you're gonna take the paper towel, throw it to the side, and then I'm pretty sure you can get to scrubbing. I don't know if this brush is gonna work. We're gonna find out though. Alright guys, so now you're gonna get whatever brush you get. I recommend you get like a wire brush set. It's kind of hard with this, but as you can see, it's kind of working. So you're gonna get it, you're gonna start scrubbing. Alright, I'll get back to you guys when I have most of this removed. Alright guys, so you're gonna want to do this in 2 passes. As you can see, that's all I could get off with the first pass. So this brush does work. It was cheap, but I recommend getting like a 3-pack of like wire brushes. This really won't damage the underneath, but it is a little harder to scrub off. So we're gonna go ahead and run the second round, and I'll get back to you guys with the results after that. Alright guys, so here's your after. This is gonna be your before, besides the shavings. This is your before, this is your after. In my opinion, this looks a lot better. This is the side you see from the actual, like, you know, when you put your visor up, and then this is also the side you see when it's flat on the top. And it'll just give you that overall blacked out look in your interior, like on the top. You won't see that annoying sticker no more. I did notice it left this little outline. I'm sure that's just glue. You could honestly go over it again a couple more times if you feel like it, or even just leave it, and I think the glue will like melt or come off over time. I do recommend putting some UV protection on this. I'm not going to because I don't have any right now, but when I go get some, I will be spraying this with UV protection. That way, just in case this wasn't protected like the other parts of it, it will be protected now. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one, and then I'm gonna snap these back in and show you guys how they came out. And also I'm gonna give them a little cleaning, because as you can see, they're super dirty. I don't even know how, man. But nonetheless, we're gonna clean them and throw them back in the car. What you're taking off, like when, like as you can see right here, if I just rub it a little bit with the paper towel, it's coming off like no problem. So honestly, I feel like you might not even need to scrub this after the first time. The first time around is kind of just to break it up, you know, so that you could get in there. And then afterwards, take the same paper towel you used to soak it, and then just go over it with the alcohol, and then it'll slowly start to come off. I don't think it's necessary to use all that force with the brush. Yeah, it gives it a... If you have the patience to just sit here like this and scrub it off, I think you'll get a lot better results, in my opinion. And yeah, that will save you time, but you still run the risk, even with a soft brush, of damaging your visor. I'm just not trying to do that. See, so like as like right here, so like what I'm gonna do right here, I'm gonna wet it again, and then this is where I'll actually get the brush, because this is the tough part. And you're just gonna scrub it to the shape of like the visor, so you'll see like the visor has lines. You're just gonna, it looks rough, but this is a soft brush, so what I'm just gonna do is just break it up, right? Keep it wet, keep it wet, keep it wet, keep it wet, keep it wet. Pause, and then you just keep scrubbing it, and it'll slowly come off. And like I said, you're gonna see the lines for a couple days, or you can sit here and do a couple more passes, because at the end of the day, that's the glue line. It's gonna be there. It's not too bad, honestly. These are black anyways, so you shouldn't really worry about it, in my opinion. Like, I don't think they're gonna pop out, like stick out that much. But hey, some people have their own opinions, you know what I mean? So you try this for yourself and see what works best for you. This honestly costs like $6. The alcohol was like, what? You can get a little bottle, to be honest, like $3 or $4. Paper towels, I'm sure you guys all have at your house. And then the brush was another $1. The only thing you might have to buy if you don't have it, at least for my BMW guys, is that Torx, which is, I think it's in the car, but the little Torx, the T25 to take it off. That's probably the only thing that I thought I didn't have, but I actually did. That might cost you like $3 or $4. So I'd say this costs you like overall like $10, bro. So, you know, if you hate those white, you hit that white logo on the top of your visor, take it off. Alright guys, I know they look a little dirty on camera. I'll hit them with the interior cleaner later, but this is my final product. As you can see on this one, I was able to get a lot more of the glue off. But this one, I'm probably going to scrub at it a little bit more. See if I can get that top line off. That one looks perfect. This one's a little giving me a hard time. So that's the final end result. I think I'm going to pop them in just like this. I could scrub it while it's in, to be honest. It's not that hard. Yeah, I think this is where the wire brush would be good, because you get this line of glue out. Yeah, I kind of was able to do it with the brush up there on that one. It's a lot better, but as you can see on this one, it still has a little bit of glue. But if you just hit this with the interior cleaner, honestly, it'll probably come right out. Or even like, I think I have some other stuff that'll work. Maybe Goo Gone a little bit, not a lot, because it's not meant for this. But nonetheless, it'll get that adhesive off. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these back in the car the same way I showed you guys how they got taken out. And then I'll show you how the final results look. It is a little dark, but I'll try my best to get you guys this footage. As you guys can see, like with the flash on, it obviously looks really dirty and a little weird, but as you can see, it kind of blacks the whole thing out and it just blends it evenly, like on both sides. If you look, it is a little dirty after all, but hey. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is the final result. It is a little dark, but nonetheless, that's what I was going for. At night, you can no longer see the sticker. So if we turn that light off, the inside light off, it's pitch black up there, as you can see. So in my opinion, this looks a whole lot better than it was before. And like I said, this is only a $6 mod, or whatever you want to call it. I think this is a little cool $5 mod. A lot of this stuff you probably have in your house already, so yeah, if you have any questions, leave a comment below. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for the end of the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you're new to the channel, subscribing is free. Click that button down below, and I'm out. I'll catch you guys on the next one.